How's it going? Is I the real Randy Chavez coming at you today with a interview that I'm going to do with a couple of these. Well, these are the Palestine protesters, or the people that are very pro-Palestine. You can see all right there. So I'm going to get an interview, see what it's about. I will look for some pro-Israel gatherings as well to see just where to go. See. Oh, maybe I can get these guys for an interview. My name's Randy. I'm a YouTuber. Can I get you guys for an interview? Okay. Okay.
We're in the middle of subscribing to the paper right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. We do that later.
What are you interviewing for just the protest?
Yeah. I just want to. So my name's Randy. You guys want to be on camera?
Sure.
Okay. What's your guys' names?
I'm Alice Oster.
I'm JM.
So where are you guys from?
I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay. And you?
Georgia.
Okay. And what are you guys doing here at a pro-Palestine, or I guess some would call it an anti-Israel protest?
We're here for the total liberation of the Palestinian people.
I'm here with solidarity with the working class.
Okay.
Anti-imperialist movement.
So it's not a pro-Hamas thing for you. It's just
No.
Okay.
It's not a pro-Hamas.
So you
It's
guys
a
don't
pro-
hate Jews.
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
Okay, it's just about the people of Palestine.
Yeah, we're just anti-genocide and pro-liberation of the occupied state of Palestine. We're not anti-Jew or anti-anybody in that. We're not. No.
You're just pro-people.
We are not anti-Semitic whatsoever. I don't know anyone who's at this protest or who supports Palestine who's anti-Semitic. In fact, I know a lot of Jewish people who are pro-Palestinian liberation. So, yeah.
Okay. What do you think the best way to go about it is?
Listening to the Palestinian people and what they want for themselves and their liberation.
I think also organizing here in the U.S. and trying to liberate this nation as well in solidarity with
The overthrow of capitalism and all imperialist governments.
So I understand that with each passing year, the difference between the 1% and everyone else gets greater. Do you think that's all a bad thing, or do you think that there's a silver lining with that?
It's all a bad thing. Capitalism is 100% bad, and it's the class stratification is the root of what is destroying the entire world.
This mode of production, I think, is working towards abolishing itself. So I think we can use the development of capital against itself.
Could I ask how old you guys are?
I'm 31.
27.
Okay, we're around the same age. I'm 32. My grandma used to have an apartment in Woodside in Queens, and she didn't have air conditioning. And I think up until recently, it was actually considered a comfort and not like a thing that you need to not die. Do you think that a rising tide can raise all ships, and that even though you think capitalism on the whole might be bad, that sometimes it has its benefits, like giving us smartphones and giving us air conditioning?
Well, that can be developed not just through capitalist modes of production. That can be developed within a communized economy in which there aren't, African children mining for coltan and these intensely extractive, exploited modes of production that leave billions of people living in extreme poverty. I'm from a working class background. My mom has been gentrified all of her neighborhood, and all the so-called green or whatever economies that are ran by capitalists are part of that gentrification process where she lives. So, there might be green condos being built where she lived, and she's working at restaurants being exploited by the very people who say that they're creating a green economy or whatever. That she works at an organic restaurant, so
And yourself?
Okay, can you say the question?
Oh, Do you think that sometimes that even though you think capitalism on the whole is bad, that the rising tide can raise all ships? In 2000, the United Nations wanted to have poverty, or absolute poverty in the world halved by 2015, and they did it by 2013. And the World Literacy Program has gone up, so there's a lot of more people that can read now than there was 23 years ago. Do you think that's a good consequence of capitalism, or do you think that would have happened anyway?
I think it's inherent in capitalist contradictions. I mean, there will be some of those sort of benefits on this like humanitarian level, I guess, but we're also racing towards we're doing this while not we, but like the system itself is doing this while exploiting nature as a whole, basically, and exploiting people. So basically, I mean, I feel like those tools are like technology, and these tools are being developed. There's actually a lot of potential to use them for good and for liberatory purposes. So we definitely shouldn't be just completely reactionary against technology because it's been developed through exploitation.
And in case there are any politicians that hear this, is there any messages you want to send to both Israel, Palestine, U.S. politicians that may or may not see this?
I don't know if I can speak to the state.
Or if not politicians, at least the people that could vote for them or opt to vote against them.
I mean, yeah, we stand with the struggle.
We stand with the struggle. Align yourself with the struggle of the global working class and colonized people, because we will eventually take you down. So you should probably shift to supporting those who will and are rebelling now.
I'm glad to see that you guys are here in support of people and not out of hate, and it's all from love. So thank you guys.
Yes.
Subscribe to The Real Randy Chavez.
Nice. Randy Chavez?
The Real Randy Chavez, yeah.
Real Randy Chavez.
All right, I'll write that down.
Oh, thank you. All right, off to do more interviews. Even though we did not see eye to eye on capitalism and communism, they at least were here out of love. I hope that the more people I interview, the more that is, the more people that I get to say that they're here out of love and not out of hate. So we'll continue. Let's try to get some nationals, see where they are. And we'll see who's at the center of this. We'll see some of the comments. Be safe, of course. Hello, Jimbo Lingo. They were just young. I think they were just young. What's up, Golden Assets? I should have asked them about NFTs and Bitcoin. I'm gonna see if I can get. Are you guys from Palestine?
No.
Okay.
Afghanistan.
Oh, okay.
Fuck the questions.
Can I get an interview?
Where you from?
YouTube.
YouTube? Go ahead.
Okay. I'm the Real Randy Chavez. I'm trying to find out if most people are here because they are anti-Semitic and they hate Jews, or
Listen,
because
I'm
they
from
are here.
Afghanistan. My last name is Yusuf Zayn. I'm a real Jew. I'm not, it's none of that Zionism. You gotta search on what a Zionist is. A Zionist could be anything. You know what I'm saying?
So you're here, what is the main reason you're here for today?
I'm here for going against oppression, the whole world, especially Palestine.
So it's more about love and freedom of the people,
Yeah.
and against oppression than anything else.
Yeah. America encourages to kill every genocide industry. So America's funding these motherfuckers to kill them.
When you say America,
If you stay silent against if you stay silent while oppression going on, then you are oppressor too. You're part of that.
so when you say America, you just mean the government.
America, UK, everywhere. The whole Western agenda is supporting us.
So do you just mean the government, or do you think the people are also complicit?
The government, or it could be the people. It don't matter. The government persuades the people into putting fake ass media, and they believe it. They said they killed 40 babies beheaded. They didn't show the news. That shit was false.
I did hear about that.
Those were Palestinian babies. That was not no babies from Israel.
I heard about that. I didn't take a look into it though. And you're saying that when the news said they killed 40 babies, they didn't show it, you said, right?
No, he said free Palestine, baby.
All right, thank you for your time. I'll go off to do more interviews. So you just heard from someone from Afghanistan that is here, again, as just a pro-Palestine people. So out of the 2 people I've interviewed so far, they seem to be here out of love, and they seem to be here out of just having they just seem to be here as against oppression. So I'll go and continue to try to interview more people, hopefully someone from Palestine, and then we can go and try to see if there's any hate at all, because so far there is not. But again, I've only interviewed 2 people. We shall continue doing this more and more. So they're chanting Palestine will be free. I have not heard any anti-Semitic things today yet since I've been here, but I'll continue to do some searching to see who else I can interview. One of the signs reads, "Sorry the U.S. couldn't give you free health care. They have to give $3.8 billion a year to bomb innocent children." I don't know what that $3.8 billion a year is referencing. I will show you guys if I can. Maybe I can move this camera here. So I will continue to try to get interviews. I'm kind of stuck here in the crowd. I can't really move. I'll continue trying though. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. I stepped on someone's foot. Apologies for that. Excuse me, guys. There's another sign that reads, "Israel is oppressing Palestine, Christians too. This isn't an..." Okay, no problem. I will continue trying to get interviews. There's someone here from Chile. Or was that Puerto Rico? I can't tell. So this goes on. I'm currently in Times Square. This goes on for a while, and it's not so it doesn't. I can't find any of the pro-Israeli people, which I'm trying to find for an interview as well. It seems that so far I've interviewed 2 Americans and someone from Afghanistan. No one from Palestine yet, but I'll continue to try. I'll see where else we can go and get an interview. Excuse me. Sorry for that. How's it going, guys? Okay.
You've got the right guys.
I'm the real Randy Chavez. What are your guys' names?
My grandmother was Palestinian refugee.
Okay, so you have. What are your feelings here? Why are you here?
Well, I want to support my people. I feel that we are being cleansed, and if we don't speak up, we will be wiped out. I want us to. We will survive, but we're not going to be silent.
So you're here because you feel that there's a genocide and a tragedy amongst your people. What do you think? All right, so in the U.S., we're an outside government agency. What do you think the U.S. government should do?
Well, I think we should cut off funding to Israel, military aid, as well as intelligence, and condemn their actions and bombing civilians, as well as aid to distant relatives, see if they're dead or not.
Okay, and how do you feel about the Israeli government, the military, the people? What are your thoughts on them?
The Israeli government is solely to blame for what's happened in the past 75 years. The Israeli people are not a reflection of the government's actions, but they do still have to hold for their actions.
So you talk about diplomatic solutions and no thoughts of revenge. Why?
Revenge, as much as I want revenge, it won't achieve nothing. It will only demonize us further. And us fighting back, as we have done so far, has already made us see we've already seen levels of demonization similar to the Iraq War. And I do think we have a right to fight back, and I do think that we should, but revenge isn't the solution. Killing Israeli civilians isn't the solution. But attacking military outposts is a much better use of Hamas's resources than killing civilians.
So how do you feel about Hamas?
They are a terrorist organization, and I don't support them. I'm not in this trip. So they're pro-Palestine against my personal beliefs, but I feel that they are a product of the suffering of the Palestinian people.
Okay. Well, I want to say thank you for not speaking of revenge, and thank you for being here. It seems out of support of love. Can I give you a hug?
Sure, yeah. Have a good one.
And you're here just in support of your friend. Just want to see what's going on.
I'm just here to observe the fervor and the passion that people in New York City showcase towards the Palestinian cause. Personally, where I am regarding this issue, I'm not necessarily on one side. I think diplomacy by observing the wrongdoings of the Hamas and some of the shortcomings of the Palestinian people, whilst also understanding the shortcomings of the Israeli government, either it be militaristically, politically, or in regards to the pseudo-apartheid state they did erupt within the West Bank for previous military incursions into Palestinian territory. And I just feel like, a diplomatic solution, it is possible. However, I feel as though with the recent onslaught of violence and just general terrorism, it's so hard to retain that state of just moderacy, because there are so many stakes on it now. Blood is on everybody's hands, and it's hard to differentiate that from legitimate peace. Everyone's thinking of revenge, but that's what's so I feel like my perspective is something that isn't shared by everybody, but I feel like even if you want revenge, simply putting it to the side like my friend was right there, I think that's something, it's a value that we can all learn from this.
So thank you for being out here, exercising that First Amendment. Although this doesn't seem to be a protest, just people in support of Palestine. And thank you guys for speaking of love, supporting your friend. Despite what the news has said, I've interviewed 5 people so far, and none of them talked about hate. They all talked about just love and just being with one another. So
that's great.
All right, thank you guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
Peace.
See you.
Excuse me. Okay, so far out of the 5 people that I have to interview. All right, let me get to the comments real quick, because the comments are going up here. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. Oh God. Excuse me. Oh, tell me you guys didn't get that. Oh, I don't know how to get out of here. Let me. It seemed. Oh, okay. Just the way I came. There's only one way in. There's no. Okay, so we're gonna go and. I'm sorry you guys couldn't hear that. Mostly, it's just people that are. It's mostly just people that are here in support of the Palestinian people. I have not interviewed anyone that talked about hate. Again, I only interviewed 5 people, so and only one of which was a direct, actual Palestinian. So we'll continue to report and see what's going on. Hopefully the audio gets a little bit better. We heard it. Okay, I'm glad to hear you heard most of it, but it was just choppy. I also cannot find the pro-Israel gathering. I would love to get interviews with them. So it seems to be there are multiple sides of this. I think in January I will be going to the Middle East in general. I think in order to go really get at what the heart. I mean, it's here. It's one thing. You have people here that maybe have family in Palestine or Israel, and that's one thing. But to actually go and interview people that are there, I think would be. I think that would be kind of next level, just to hear the voices.
Keep up with the interview.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Free Palestine.
Okay. This is choppy. Not all heroes wear capes. Shout out to Randy. Thank you. Again, I really do want to get both sides of this, so I really do want to go and see if there's a pro-Israel one. You see, some people are praying for the people of Palestine as well. So let's see if we can ask where the other ones are happening, and then I also don't know where my friends are. I have to go and find them as well. But I'm thankful to get a couple of good interviews. It was always good to hear how they speak. Do you know where there are any pro-Israel?
That's on 3rd Avenue.
Oh, where's that? How far that way? Like a couple blocks?
It's like 4 or 5 blocks.
Many blocks, okay. So if I'm going to keep this live, I'm going to have to go run like 6 blocks that away. But I have my jacket, so I guess we'll do that. We'll try to interview people on the way. 3rd Avenue, we're on 40, oh, we're on Broadway? Okay, all right, copy that. So I don't really know what the media has been saying a ton. There was no hate at that. I mean, maybe there was hate, and that was just more, I happened to interview the people that weren't there hating. And again, this is just the people that are there, and obviously, even somebody that last person I interviewed, who was very pro-people of Palestine, he was not pro-Hamas. He's like, listen, Hamas is that terrorist organization. And I was like, okay, well. So it seems to be really, really interesting. Because I feel like what I've read is that, oh, these people, all they do is they hate Jews, but not the ones that I interviewed, you know. So we'll see. We'll see how it differs from one side to the other. In general, if y'all want to ask anything about Omi right now, whatever, you can. I have like a couple hours before I have to get to the party, and then we'll go do that. Also, I'm sorry I'm not this way. It wouldn't let me do that way. So I am this way right now. Okay. It's a little chilly. Maybe I'll go in an Uber. Should I go in an Uber? Let me know. I could take a taxi. Yeah, maybe I'll take a taxi. That might be easier. Because walking is hard. My feet hurt. I've been at Comic-Con. We had an epic party yesterday. So, my knees and my back. Only thing Omi will go... Well, Omi's up at 0009 now, so... or it was before. But when it will go up, they need bronze tickets. They need actual utility that'll burn from the circulating supply. When that happens, you know, we'll see it move. There'll be a World War III. It will affect the... Of course, if there's a World War III, it will affect the price. It may even go... If that happens, it may even go as far as affecting BBverse and being like, oh, hey, BBverse might be delayed because maybe one of the places that they hire people is from a place that's affected by World War. But again, we are very, very far away from that World War III scenario. Just saw 2 kids in a taxi snogging. That was hysterical. Okay. I do not see any of the other protesters. So we're away from one protest. Golden Nassas, thanks for any. No problem, Golden Nassas. Thanks for always being part of the community and supporting me and super chatting me and doing all that jazz. Ugh. Okay, where are we right now? On the park. There's a park over here. Some people play chess in that park. All right, I am now 1 block into the 6-block hike from the pro-Palestine protest, or the pro-Palestine gathering, going into the pro-Israel one. Like I said, we'll see what happens. I am hoping that I hear much the same at the pro-Israel gathering as I did here, where everyone just wants love and they don't want war. That really gave me hope. That really gave me some really good feelings. Like, remember in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, where Yoda says, like, terrible I felt after hearing of the assassination attempt on your life. Seeing you here now, alive, brings warm feelings to my heart. I was like, that kind of, I don't know, that's kind of what just happened. Seeing people out there for love kind of helped me bring warm feelings to my heart. my otherwise cold and dark heart. Okay, if I can get a taxi, I'm gonna... thank you. I also think I have a good Yoda impression. I feel like it's a talent that really goes unappreciated, but thank you for recognizing. That means a lot. If I can catch this next taxi, we're taking a cab the rest of the way. I do feel bad. I kind of ditched Wet Wizard and Tammy though, and Fam Bam was also going to meet us there. So, but I asked them, I was like, would you guys mind if I grabbed an interview? And they're like, nah, fam, we don't mind. So I was like, all right. I might do a live stream at the party tonight as well. What time is it? It's a few hours away from the party. Oh god. Oh god, I have so many messages. I'm so sorry. I don't have I cannot answer while I'm live streaming. That would be rude. Any info about secret VV drops? I don't think they're doing secret drops this week. I mean, it's already Friday, and the con's pretty much over for today. So, like I said, I don't think they're doing any. What do you call it? I don't think they're doing any secret drops this week. They still might surprise us, but they have a bunch of drops that are already announced. So I think that's fine. I didn't get the set yet from today, the little Tokidoki ones. I got the secret rare and I got the common. The common I got on the drop, of course, because, you know, Team Common. But the secret rare was like $39, and I was like, this is dumb. It's very, very cheap, so I got it. Golden Nastascia says, always, you inspire me to join Earth 2. Viv, you know me. Thanks to you, I've made a lot of money and found a new passion. Well, I'm trying. Remember that when I open up the Chavez charity and, you know, open up that pocketbook, especially when Omi goes up. Expect a lot of donations. At that time. Anyway.
Just giggle. Just laugh.
I still can't see any of these protests going on. Maybe the cop lied to me. maybe he's just like, yo, let me send this fool in the wrong direction. And I was like, all right. You know what? I listened. I was a little too. All right. Let me see if anyone else here knows what I'm talking about. Ooh. Be a cop. Be a. It's at 3rd Avenue. Where are we at now? West 40th and... I feel like I'm going away from the action. We'll see. Boots on the ground journalism. Yeah, it was... that was definitely... I don't know, I like this type of stuff. I'm not saying I want to be the next Tim Pool or anything, but I would very much like to continue interviewing people that are at these big protests. And I feel like the news media, they kind of just like pan around the camera, or like they pan around the crowd, and they just put their own spin on it without really actually interviewing the people that are there. So to go and interview the people that are there, I think is pretty important. And that's why I did it. So let me go and... okay, there was someone that's just anti-US government over there. There's some cop cars. I see some cop cars, but I don't see any cops. I need a cop to tell me where the pro-Israel gatherings are. Okay, they're there. They're over here. I will get interviews from both sides. I will not be one of those people that only gets one. I'll try to get multiple. Let me ask these guys though. Hey guys, where's the pro-Israel rallies? I know the Palestine ones are that way.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I didn't even know that there was one. I don't know about the Palestine one.
Yeah, the Palestine one was that way. Someone said it was like 6 blocks this way, but I haven't seen anyone. And I kind of feel that he was just messing with me. He's like, yeah, 6 blocks that way.
Maybe on a separate avenue.
Just walk around 42nd Street. I didn't know 42nd is a big street.
Okay. So over...
There's the next block right here.
Okay, and then, all right. Thank you. The last night's party was amazing. Last night's party was so wild. They had Ultraman perform, so that was really cool. I know he performed twice. I only saw the first one though. The second performance, I was going to the bathroom. I had my little airman in my hand, and so I was like, Randy, can I get a picture? And I was like, yeah, give me a minute. Let me finish peeing first. So that was fun. Well, not that particular part, but the rest of it was fun. Okay. So now I'm on 42nd. and I will get, oh, okay, I don't even know where the fudge people are. If I look for someone in a yarmulke, maybe the person with the yarmulke would know. But I need to find them. Oh, let me ask this. Excuse me, do you know where the pro-Israel gatherings are?
Straight down the Broadway.
Oh, it's this way. Oh, all right, cool. We're on our way. All right, so we have just finished the Palestine interviews. We're going to go to the pro-Israel, and we are this way. But the party was amazing. The party was, everyone kept buying me drinks, and my friend got a table. So I was literally there. He's like, yo, let's get a table. I was like, it's like $1,500, right? With like bottle service. He's like, I don't care. I don't want to stand for 7 hours. Like, you know what? Neither do I. So shout out to Ernie. I love him. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. I don't see it yet, but I do see some cop cars. So you know that it's coming. I may have walked too far in the wrong direction, but I am back on track. I was on the wrong side of the building. 'Twas my bad. But now, going back to ask the real questions. Who's their favorite starter Pokemon? No, I'll ask actual questions. Where they're from, do they have family over there? The thought of the attacks, the retaliation, what the retaliation should be, if any, looks like a guy I used to know that owned a restaurant. No, it wasn't him. But I wonder if you'll see any opposition at the pro-Israel gathering from the other side. When I was at the pro-Palestine gathering, there was no opposition there. I mean, there were cops, but there weren't like. That was just I think cops on these things are more keepers of the peace. Incorrigible Ghost says Charmander. He's a very, very good, solid choice. I like Bulbasaur because Bulbasaur you get. You're easily beating Brock because Bulbasaur learns Vine Whip at level 10, so you can beat Brock pretty easily. And you can beat Misty pretty easily as well because Misty's a water Pokemon gym. Vine Whip, Leech Seed, Mega Drain, all that jazz. Charmander's hard. Charmander's hard mode. Now granted, you get a fire breathing freaking dragon, even though he's not a dragon. He's a fire flying, so Rock destroys him. But yeah, he's really cool, and people like him. And he's got a good special, and a good attack. He knows Slash. He doesn't have that good a speed, so Slash is okay, but still a good attack. Higher than normal chance for critical hit. Kind of have to go to the bathroom. I don't want to take you guys in there with me in the bathroom. So I will hold it like a real man, and I will... okay. This is a very long block. Brief for playing, I just love Charmander's cuteness, turns to pure beast mode. It does. Rock Throw literally will take out 75% of his health, but yeah. Slash is a good move. Flamethrower is obviously the best. And then he could do Fly, he could do Wing Attack, so he could take on some fighting Pokemon with his flying moves. Yeah, holding is a sin. Go to the washer. But I want to get interviews, and I don't want to go and bring you guys into the bathroom with me. I don't know if you're even allowed to film in a bathroom. You wouldn't want to. There's sounds, flushes, and there's always one big guy taking a poop. The walking has not been fun, but I do so for the YouTube videos and the views. Okay. All right. It looks like.
What? 1 minute. Come on, go.
Thank you. Okay, we're getting close. I'll turn the camera around for y'all. And over there is where we will get the rest of the interviews. You see more police presence. Oh, is there a film over here? Oh, no. Oh yeah, Channel 4's here. Okay. Well, Channel 4 is about to get some competition from the real Red Chavez, because Channel 4 ain't got nothing on me. No more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Coming back no more. What you say? Okay. So the coverage, the media seems to be only reporting on the pro-Israel side. I did not see any media aside from myself on the pro-Palestine side, which, I mean, let's look at how it looks on paper. On paper, you see Hamas, that terrorist organization that launches a bunch of rockets into Israel. You see these stories about how they're like beheading children, and they're just, it's not a good time for Israel. It's their version of 9/11. And then on the, oh, here it is. Okay. And then, you know, like, I did see some interviews with some people that are just like, yo, and they were completely anti-Semitic and they hated Jews, and it's like, okay, I see where this support for Israel's coming from and why they wouldn't want to give any media coverage to the Palestine gatherings. But then I go to the Palestine gatherings, I was like, hey, let's see what they're saying. Are they as hateful as the media? The people I interviewed, no. Again, fan of the people. All right, so we are now the big flags to start here, and let's see who we can interview. Let's see what it's like. It is much louder over here. Oh, there's like, oh, both sides of the street. Oh, hold on. You see the Israel flags on one side and the Palestine flags on the other, and it's just oh, and there's a lot of police presence over there. Let me ask how I get. How do I get to that side?
Yeah, where?
Not to the other side, but just to like interview the gatherers.
I don't know.
Okay.
You can't, like, people have to stop moving.
Okay. All right. I think I can just go right there. Okay. So here's where the. Oh no, I can't. Okay. I think I see a way in. Oh nope, I do not see a way in. Do you know a way in?
I don't know. You gotta ask the people to get through there.
Yeah, right there. Like, how do I get?
Somebody actually hopped over. Down there, there's like a smoothie concert.
What? Yeah, but there's no way in. I don't think. Is there? Maybe there is. All right. We're gonna try to get it. Which is bigger? I'll let you know as soon as I find it. Trying to see a way in here. Nope. There's currently no way in. All right, we'll try to interview him from the sides, and then I'll keep y'all posted. Okay, all right. But if I get too close, the audio will be messed up. You said Free Palestine. There was a lot of people that were also there in solidarity for Palestine. So like I said, we'll get as close as we can without the audio messing up. But the audio does mess up when you get to be too loud and you get to be too close. So let's see where I can. Oh wow. Okay, we are right in the heart of Times Square right now. Trying to find a way in. Oh, I'm okay, thank you. Trying to find a way in. There's currently no way in.
Hey, yo!
Oh. Is it? Hi guys. How old are you guys? How old are you guys?
No speak English.
Oh, okay, sorry. Do you know anyone who speaks English? I want to get an interview. You speak English?
Huh?
Okay, these guys do not speak English, unfortunately. I'm trying to get an interview. But if I follow them, maybe they'll lead me to somebody that does speak English, and I could interview them. Oh, whoa. like I said, oh, hey, what's up, Letitia? Do you know how I get, like, in the protests?
Down the block by the white van. Just
by the white van? Okay, thank you. All right, here we go. Down the block by the white van. That's how I get in. Let's get this bread. Excuse me. I don't know where the white van is, but I will do my best to get to the white van so I can interview some of those peeps finally. And you do see the free market at work over here. Somebody's selling flags of Israel. I thought that was pretty interesting. All right, white van. All right, there you go. White van. I will enter, and I will go and. All right, here we go. All right, we are going to get this bread. We give you guys the best possible coverage we can, and we shall get the best ones that we can. What's up, man? Hey, how's it going? Where you live? YouTube. All right, so we're gonna go, and I got the policia that says, "Hey, who are you with?" And I was like, "Oh, YouTube." I don't know if he knew that the independent journalist or not, but here we go. We're gonna get. There's a bunch of different flags over here, so I can't wait to go and see anyone that has that can speak English. I don't know what that flag says, but we'll continue to see. Excuse me. Do you speak English?
Yes.
Can I get an interview? I'm on YouTube. All right, my name is Randy, and we had just come from the Pro-Palestine gatherings. What do you think we found there?
I think you found out people expressing their opinions and their views.
You did. What do you think they were?
I think they were their voice of why they view what's happening in Gaza as a negative light when it must be done to protect civilians, so the 1,300 and counting dead civilians will never happen again, as well as the 130 and 150 prisoners in Gaza, prisoners hostage, including a 6-month-old baby.
Yeah, so they did not, you're correct, they did not want to have any more bloodshed. They wanted to protect the people of Palestine, but they did not hold any ill contempt to the people of Israel. They maybe don't like the Israeli government, but they also did not support Hamas either.
They're very last minute, and they don't really seem to have their shit together. It's terrible. Must be avoided. They're nice. I just wish they were a little more organized. I just wish women and children and any innocent people are human killed. And while it's imperative that we try our best to avoid civilian casualties, if you have somebody shooting at you, you need to respond so more people don't die.
Agreed. So, what do you think? Do you have family in Israel?
Yes, I do. I have family and I have friends.
Okay, what do you think the Israeli government's response should be to Hamas? And how do you go and fight Hamas without putting civilians in harm's way?
So what I think should happen is they should try their best to get the civilians out of Gaza. For example, Israel recently they issued a warning to Gaza saying get out of North Gaza because there's a military action there, and of course we want to avoid civilian casualties at all costs. They could be led into Egypt, but Egypt is not letting them go through their borders. They're saying we don't want you, and so I don't think Egypt can say anything when it comes to the tragedy of civilian casualties. You have Hamas saying to them, hey, you know what, stay here. You want to why? Because Hamas, they love human fields. And it's tragic, it's a horrible situation.
What do you think the American government or the American people's response should be to the situation over there? Should we stay out of your guys' affairs, or should we continue sending aid and other weapons?
I feel that I'm very, very happy with what the American government is currently doing with the military supplies and the support, the emotional support that's being sent over, because I think it's imperative that we show unity at a horrible, horrible time like this.
Okay, and what was your name again?
Noah?
Thank you, Noah. It's been a pleasure. And I hope everyone's as open-minded and relaxed as you are.
I hope Palestinians are going to have their speech soon.
Okay.
But Hamas, they need to be destroyed.
Okay, thank you for the interview. Thank you. Oh, the real Randy Chavez. All right, thank you, Noah.
Thank you.
All right, so far the people interviewed on both sides have been very peaceful. They've been very wanting to have a diplomatic solution to this. But we'll continue to go on and try to interview other people that are from. Hi, how's it going?
We cried for everything.
Do you guys want to do an interview? Okay. All right. Hi, I'm Randy. I'm on YouTube. Do you want to do an interview? Okay, no problem. Next time. All right. So we have currently had one successful interview on this side. We'll do another. You guys want to do an interview? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. So never mind. So somebody wanted to do an interview, but they want to remain anonymous. I'm only talking to Fox. I want to continue. Somebody said they only wanted to talk to Fox. Fox News, obviously. D Nice is very sad to say the world we're living in. I mean, violent things happen all the time, but the people's response to it seems to be. I'm okay with people's response, so we'll continue to interview as we go and get more people. We'll move further into the crowd. Oh, excuse me, guys. There's actually more people on the pro-Palestine side than there are on the pro-Israel side.
In Chavez Square, they had a beautiful rally for Israel.
So we'll continue to move on over here. Excuse me, sir. Can I get an interview? Huh? I'm on YouTube right now. Can I get an interview?
Yes, of course.
Okay. My name is Randy. What's your name?
Lynn.
Lynn? All right. Well, thank you. So you have a Israel flag over here. Are you from? It's a very big one.
Yes.
It's one of the biggest here.
The biggest.
Are you from Israel?
Maybe not too many people here, but we have the biggest flag.
Are you
from? I live here in New York.
Okay.
I'm Israeli. Yes.
Okay. Do you still have family in Israel right now?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And based on you have a lot of people on both sides here. I just came from I did some interviews on the pro-Palestine part. What do you think that they said? What do you think was the sentiment over there?
I think that every person who is on that side is Hamasnik. Whoever is bringing up the flag at this time after what happened is also a Hamasnik. Should be ashamed. And that's it.
So what if I were to tell you that I only interviewed 5 people, but all 5 people were not anti-Semitic. They just were there in solidarity for the Palestine people, and they all 5 of them condemned Hamas. They said Hamas was a terrorist organization and bad.
Okay, so show me a sign. Show me something.
Okay, so
don't bring up the Palestinian flag. Show me that you're against Hamas. Show me that what they did is wrong, and we can have a new conversation.
What do you think America's government should do in response to what's going on right now? Should they stay out of your guys' business, or what should they do?
They're doing enough already.
Okay, so America's government currently, you're happy with what they're doing? Okay. What do you think the Israeli government should do in response, and how do they keep civilians while they're trying out of harm's way while they're trying to fight Hamas?
Read the news, man. They pushed all the Palestinians away from their homes, so they don't try not to hurt them. They are not murderers. We love people, but we don't love when people massacre us.
Okay. And as far as a diplomatic solution, what is that you're chanting? What is that you're chanting?
Israel.
What does it mean?
Land of Israel.
Land of Israel.
Land of Israel.
What?
That's Israel.
Israel.
Do you want to get an interview? My name's Randy. What's your name?
Stuart.
Stuart. And what are you doing here? What's your reason for being
Here to support Israel and to fight terrorism around the world, which I think Hamas is planning to mobilize.
Agreed. Even people on that side said Hamas is a terrorist organization.
Well, I don't know. I was at the protest on Sunday, and they had speakers praising what they did on
on Saturday, you know, the actual event. So
Wow.
I don't know how you could say that. And
I only interviewed 5 people on that side, but they all just wanted to see a diplomatic solution. What do you think should be the response from the Israeli government?
well, I don't think they have a choice, but they have to go in there and try to eliminate the leadership of Hamas. They really do. And not only there, but wherever the leaders are somewhere else. They're not even in Gaza. They're in some other Arab country living a life. So,
What do you think the American government should do in response to this?
well, Israel never asked for boots on the ground for support from America. I don't think they will now either. But obviously, moral support. If they need more of the Iron Dome rockets, obviously, you know, that kind of support. But otherwise, you know, and diplomatic support to keep the other countries out of it, Iran and Lebanon, as they're doing.
So on the right now, currently, sanctions on Iran is the best that you think should happen?
Well, I don't know why there's no blockade of both Iran and Gaza. How did they even get thousands of missiles in there?
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a good question.
They don't have food or water, but there are thousands of missiles. Put the food in the missiles into that food. I don't understand how they did that. I don't know why Israel didn't blockade it and check it just like we did the Cuban missile crisis. They're gonna have to do that now.
Okay. Well, thank you for the interview. I know you're in sport. Is it? And you have family over there?
What?
You have family?
I do. My nephew's just called up the IDF.
Okay, so back in the day, I was Air Force, and I served with a lot of IDF guys,
really?
and they were
Air Force here or Air Force?
Air Force here.
Yeah.
Well, when I served with them, I was in Kuwait, and they were pretty intense.
Yeah.
I guess you have to be.
Yeah. No, I mean, unlike here, fortunately, we haven't had any wars that threaten the mainland. Every war we've had since the Civil War has been abroad somewhere. Israel, every war is on their borders, so it's a threat to the survival.
Okay, so thank you for the interview. This has been great. I'll get one more interview from the other side, and then I'll bounce. But any message you want to say to not the governments that are hearing it, but what about the people of the world that'll see this eventually?
I think the people of the world have to see through what's going on here and realize that there would none of what the react.
Why you kill Israel?
What?
Why you kill Israel?
Why am I killing what?
Why you protect Israel?
No, we're protesting.
All the troops of my war for the people! All the people die!
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah. Okay, so the rest, before you were interrupted.
I
Help the people say and just please help! Kill everybody!
We're gonna go over there. Okay, so before you were interrupted, what were you saying?
I think the people should see through what's going on over there and realize that what they're doing is encouraging more Saturdays, more terrorist attacks, killing of babies. That's all that does. I mean, and I view what happened as a mini Holocaust. So imagine people protesting in support of the Holocaust.
I heard it's comparable, like your guy's 9/11.
It's worse. I volunteered when I was on cancer, and now I'm here because this is like the amount of people that died is equivalent to 25,000. We lost 3,000 on 9/11. So, if we lost 25,000, that's a multiple of 10 times.
If they went and if they opened up the barriers here, what would you say to the people on that side? Would you run away? Would you?
No, I don't. They call this a day of rage. There's protests across the world. I wanted to show them that Jews aren't afraid. You can do all your day of rage you want. We also are outraged, and rightly so. We're not afraid just because obviously there are a lot more Muslims in the world, and therefore likely more supporters of Hamas than Jews. But we may be small, but we're powerful and we defend ourselves.
Okay, thank you for the interview. All right.
Thank you.
So, excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have sufficiently interviewed both sides. I have no idea what that one crazy person was yelling about on the side, but I said interviewed both sides. There doesn't seem to be any hate again on both sides, so pretty happy about that. pretty happy about the interviews I've had so far today. I hope that we can continue to get a diplomatic solution, and hopefully we can have less death and less chaos. Let me see. Can I get out here? So am I like stuck?
For a couple minutes.
Okay, currently oh, okay, that's why. They're on the move over there. Oh, thank you for saying well done. I was really curious to see. I wanted to get. Well, I wanted to interview someone that was hateful, and I wanted to see if I could go and try to appeal to the humanity inside of a hateful person, and see how good I am at that. But I am also thankful that I didn't see that. Hopefully, they had said that they just want their people to be free, and they just want no more death and no more violence, and they just want to be a free state. So we'll see what happens in anti-Semitic. I haven't seen everyone on both sides said they condemned Hamas, so that was probably good. But again, no signs that say to end one side or the other. Currently waiting to exit. We are being told we have to wait the next couple minutes. If anyone else wants to comment, please do. That'd be great. I'm dying over here. That's a shirt I gotta change into. There's a dude in the Sailor Moon shirt over there. Oh God, big bus. Crazy yelling dude wanted the gold logo. He might have wanted the gold logo. All right, waiting for the. I did this all with the Sleeping Comics hat on. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but can I just like hop the fence? I don't. I'm waiting. Can you interview the guy that was yelling gibberish? I don't think I can. I don't think I want to interview the guy that was yelling gibberish. Okay, hold on. I forgot some of these comments. There's a lot of comments here. Blown up. Bro can't even talk. Pawns. Free Palestine. Peace. Definitely need peace. I don't know what that other dude was saying. I don't know what Fatima was saying. Yoni says crypto. All right. So they are letting the press out now. Hey. Thanks, guys. So, like I said, we might do one more interview on our way back. I'll see if I can get the one last interview from the other side, because now I have the perspective of both sides, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'd interview some of these guys, see what they say. Hey guys, I'm just coming out of the protest, doing a couple interviews. Can I interview one of you guys? Okay. All right. Thank you. I always like to interview big people, but they did not want to be interviewed. Always trying to get the epic moments. Darth Chaos says, first I have no opinion because I'm not very educated in the subject matter, but killing innocent people on both sides is wrong. The situation is very nuanced. Agreed. Thank you, Darth Chaos. I'm having a good day. One day it's going to be okay, Fatima. Agreed. Ray, you're good. Well done. Thank you. Any chance you can help a VVOG brother out with the invite on the VV gathering later on? Please hit me up. I don't even know where it is. Sanjay changed the location. I literally have no idea where it is. Message Sanjay, if anything. Yoni says I'm from Israel. They killed children more than that. You're talking about Hamas killed? Yeah, I've heard. I have heard, yes. Okay, can I cross the street here? I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I will. All right. When I get to the other side of the street, I'll go and I'll do one more interview, and then I will go to the party. I've been alive for an hour. 4:48. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yoni says we are not animals. Yeah, of course. Of course. No, humans are not animals. Nobody said you were. No, yeah, no. People on the Palestine side were very. I mean, the people I interviewed were very open-minded, and they were very, hey, let's no violence. Which, again, mainstream media was not reporting that. So, we'll see what we got over here. Excuse me, guys. All right, now I can cross the street, and we are gonna. So, why they made it? All right, let's see who I can interview. Let's see if I can interview someone from Palestine, and if I can, that'd be great. Excuse me, are you from Palestine? I'm trying to find someone to interview. But about now you want to play victim? Oh man, you guys going at war in the comments. All right. Trying to get one more interview. Hopefully from somebody that is from Palestine. We'll see. But there's a lot of commotion here. So I will. Okay, but it's a march, so I can't really stand in one spot and talk. Oh shit! Oh god! I'm getting yelled at. I'm getting yelled at from both sides. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to cross the street. But... Oh yes! Happy birthday, Jason Voorhees. There is police motorcades over here. All right, and now I can cross back. Palestine will never die. All right. Thank you. Okay, so I could not get another interview because they were on a march, and they were not in interviewing mood. They were in chanting mood. But again, I didn't hear anything really anti-Semitic. It was just free Palestine. Oh, anyway, be safe. Of course. Police know the truth. All right, guys. I will catch you all later. Comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. And bye. Meow, meow, meow.